well familiar now with the first verse, and we're going to move along to the second verse now. This is where the man approaches the woman that he sees and who is clearly distraught and pining after her love, Michael Davitt. So, I quickly approach this fair maiden. I'll do that again. I quickly approach this fair maiden. Once more. I quickly approached this fair maiden, asked her what was the cause of her woe. So you notice in the song there is a lot more ornamentation, and it's something that you'll probably just have to keep rewinding, keep listening and keep practicing. But I'll sing that line again for you. Asked her what was the cause of her woe. So they're just kind of little, I suppose, 3 notes that are kind of joined together. Asked her what was the cause of her woe. Next line. And what was the source of her misery? And what was the source of her misery? And the last line in this part of the verse. Which forced her to leave her own home. Which forced her to leave her own home. So please feel free to rewind and go through that half of the verse. And again, when you're singing, very important that your mouth is open, so that the words are projected nice and clearly. So second part of that verse. She said, for the wrongs of my country. So again. She said, for the wrongs of my country. And once more. She said, for the wrongs of my country. Next line. Michael Davitt, my true Irish boy. So it's the second half of this line that has most of the ornamentation. Michael Davitt, my true Irish boy. Michael Davitt, my true Irish boy. And then the next line of the verse is one that is repeated throughout the song. Who is now in a prison in Portland, far from the lovely sweet banks of the Moy. And listen again how I ornament that last line. Far from the lovely sweet banks of the Moy. Once more. Far from the lovely sweet banks of the Moy. I'll sing that whole verse through so that you can hear it, I suppose, sung more naturally, and you can really hear where the ornamentations happen. I quickly approached this fair maiden, asked her what was the cause of her woe. So you notice in that verse, I sing those 2 lines in one breath. Okay, so you try to do the same. And what was the source of her misery, which forced her to leave her own home? She said, for the country. Michael Davitt, my true Irish boy, who is now in a prison in Portland, far from the lovely sweet banks of the Moy. So there you have the second verse, and I'll see you in the next lesson where we'll move on to the next verse.